Hello Internet, I'm your only mate, and it's time for the remastered Boba Fett versus Samus Aran. I've been looking forward to this ever since it was first teased, although if you watched my Gara vs. Soft preview reaction, you would know that I originally thought it was a Death Battle rematch, not just remastered. So, that's a bit of a dub on my part. There's a few things I want to say before I play my reaction to this. This remastered episode was dedicated to Monty Oum, one of the best animators I've ever known. Well, I mean, I never knew him personally, but ever met him in person, but I knew of him. And sadly, he passed away not too long ago. And it was... yeah, I don't know what to say. My thoughts still, to this day, go out to everyone at Rooster Teeth and his family, of course. Last year, I was just miserable with what I was doing. I won't go into detail of why I was so unhappy, but Monty's work, along with a lot of other Rooster Teeth content and Death Battle, of course, managed to put smiles on my face whenever I watched them. And I just thank Monty constantly for everything that he's done. Haloid, Red vs. Blue, Ruby. Yeah, and I'll miss him. I wish that I got the chance to meet him in person and thank him for everything. I know I'll never forget him. And of course, the words that he would always say to people: keep moving forward, go out, watch things, do something creative. I'm gonna try and live by those words. I'm actually trying to put my creativity to work on a little something I've got going on the side. I won't talk about it in a YouTube video, at least not for a while. But, like I said, I will thank Monty constantly and never forget him. Anyway, let's watch the remastered Boba Fett versus Samus Aran. Alright, Death Battle, Boba Fett versus Samus Aran remastered.
Bounty hunting, one of the most respected and fun jobs in the world.
I don't know about respected, but certainly a daring profession only for the strong and bold.
So true.
Boba Fett, the most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy.
And Samus Aran, a hunter so determined she'll sacrifice a planet to reach her goal.
Again, so true.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Boba Fett is unnatural in more ways than one. He was not born into the galaxy, rather created as a clone of the fearsome bounty hunter Jango Fett.
Not fearsome enough, though. He tended to get ahead of himself.
As his father, Jango taught Boba all he knew about his profession. And despite being orphaned at age 10, Boba continued to live the hunter's life, eventually donning his father's armor and claiming his rightful place as the greatest bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Complete with the most badass spacesuit ever, his Mandalorian armor.
It is a pretty badass suit.
Field that disperses impacts and is made up of Mandalorian iron.
Okay, at this point I think it's safe to assume every universe has some metal stronger than titanium.
Oh.
It's actually a lot heavier, sacrificing...
You didn't know that already, Wiz.
In fact, it's so durable, it resists lightsabers. You know, the
Seriously?
sword that can cut through anything.
His gauntlets house a flamethrower.
I didn't know that.
And numerous concussion and stun missiles.
That's
but his weapon
pretty
of
awesome.
choice is his EE-3 carbine rifle, which Fett often cradles like a child. There, EE. Daddy's here. Killing time soon.
I think still have it.
However, my favorite thing in
Annoying me.
Boba's bag is his badass jetpack,
which he uses for short-range travel and to gain a mobility advantage over his foes. While it can only hold enough fuel for a single minute's worth of flight, its velocity reaches up to
Single
90
minute, really?
miles per hour.
The jetpack also has a single anti-vehicle homing missile, because when you've got space for a missile, why not?
In short,
Pretty much.
Boba Fett is a human Swiss Army knife. He's killed hundreds of criminals, politicians, and Jedi, and battled Mace Windu to a draw when he was only 12 years old.
An
Hell yeah, he
accomplishment
did.
so manly, it instantly kickstarted his puberty.
But for all his skill, Fett has one great, inescapable weakness: the Sarlacc pit. This flaw is so unavoidable, he was knocked into the pit by a blind and physically drained Han Solo while wearing a jetpack.
And since
Well,
Disney
it
bought Star
smashed
Wars
into his jetpack, so
and expanded
he couldn't really help it.
This is where Boba Fett's story officially ends.
But that's stupid, so here's what happened in the expanded universe. Using a combination of his jetpack and blowing himself up, Fett actually escaped the Sarlacc. He later became leader of the Mandalorian warriors after the Galactic Civil War, and even held his own against Darth Vader. Twice.
While
Nice.
using one of several lightsabers he's taken from his Jedi kills. And that's pretty goddamn impressive. But
Hell
you know
yeah.
what's even more impressive?
Wait a minute, is that-
Sometime he trained Han Solo's Jedi daughter so that she could kill an evil, all-powerful Sith Lord.
That's
who just so
awesome.
happened to be her own brother. Spoilers.
What?
Unfortunately, Fett's greatest weakness still remains that toothy sand vagina.
He has fallen into the Sarlacc a total of 3 times. 3! And the Sarlacc's not exactly running around looking for snacks.
No, it is
it's
not.
a freaking hole in the ground.
And again, he can fly! Fun fact, every year following his escape, Boba Fett returns to the planet Tatooine just to shoot the Sarlacc. In his spaceship, from orbit. He's learned his lesson. He's staying as far away from that shit as he possibly can.
Fear of teethy holes aside, few have survived once he's set his sights on them. Boba Fett is a whole new meaning of deadly.
No disintegration.
As you wish.
I'm still saying I'd love to hear him say I can't promise that.
When she was young, Samus Aran lived with her family on Earth Colony K2L. Until one fateful day when it was sacked by an army of space pirates led by the vile Ridley, a giant purple space dragon.
Oh.
Ridley murdered her parents right in front of her, along with the rest of
Oh.
the planet. Literally everyone except for Samus. So PTSD therapists were in pretty short supply.
Thankfully, Samus was rescued by
Really?
the Chozo,
Wait.
bird-like aliens who raised her to become
I'm
a
just gonna
warrior.
let that go.
She was infused with Chozo DNA, increasing her strength, speed, and athletic ability far beyond those of a normal human being.
So, does she now have a bad habit of pecking at food and shitting on people's cars?
I hate that so much.
She wears the power suit, typically in Varya form, shielding her entire body without restricting any movement or flexibility.
Too bad it makes her look like a dude.
So true.
Underneath, she wears the skin-tight Zero suit.
There we go.
I knew that was coming.
Zero left to the imagination.
Oh,
While in that
God.
Zero suit, she carries a paralyzer pistol, a gun which can, well, paralyze people, and turn into a laser whip.
But she definitely prefers the power suit
Yeah.
in most combat situations. As a modified
To be
version
fair,
of
I think I
Chozo
would as
battle
well.
armor developed specifically for Samus, it can also be upgraded to adapt to any environment.
Samus carries the powerful arm cannon as her primary weapon, and she's found quite a few upgrades for it over the years. Though the basic power beam is a pea shooter, when you charge it up, it'll blow your face clean off. She can also set it to blast an ice beam, grapple beam, and tons of seeking and super missiles.
Her Chozo training lets Samus control the skies with the speedy screw attack, and curl into her morph ball form to traverse places few others can.
I'm just surprised they
How
haven't
the hell does
talked
she
about the
do
name.
that?
Bird DNA, Boomstick. Bird DNA.
Yeah, just don't question it. Just say
because we
bird
all know
DNA.
How many times you scare a bird in the parking lot and then it just curls up into a ball and zooms away?
Alien bird DNA.
Well then, F that planet and its birds. But I do like their power bombs, which Samus carries and can use to destroy anything in the general vicinity in seconds.
Samus is known as the bounty hunter capable of taking on impossible missions, fighting massive beasts, and even wiping out an entire species.
All but one. Talk about having the rarest pet in the universe. And
Yeah.
makes a cute hat.
However, she often makes mistakes. Somehow, she always seems to lose all her power-ups and upgrades at the beginning of every mission.
How
Yeah.
has she not gotten a purse yet?
Well, even when she does have all her arsenal at her disposal, it doesn't guarantee its use. For example, she once entered a volcano and did not activate her thermal systems until halfway through the mission, all because she was waiting for permission.
What?
Oh, can we please not talk about that game?
But don't worry, Samus has proven time and time again to be one of the deadliest hunters in the galaxy. Outlaws everywhere fear the name of Samus Aran.
I can't imagine why. That just looks awesome.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle remastered.
I was gonna say, like, if you didn't say it, I would have been like, I think it's more remastered. Well, this looks epic. Name of the player unknown. Location unknown. Life form unknown. I probably would have done the same thing, to be honest. Just out of pure laziness. Oh, this looks epic. Oh, sounds as well. Oh, man. Epic dodge. But it's like, wait, what? Oh, he's got a lightsaber. Man, this is something that Fett didn't have in the original fight. Could it be a game changer? Oh, that is awesome. Oh. Oh, this is just awesome. Oh. Oh. Damn.
Fett put up a fight to the best of
Oh,
his
that's
ability,
even more
but
brutal.
Samus's
You just shattered.
technology and athletic skill trumped him in every way.
Well, Fett may be more durable and physically stronger. Samus has dealt with foes like that all her life.
Boba Fett really
Yeah, that's
didn't
true.
have the means necessary to catch Samus, let alone perfectly counter Samus's power bomb, screw attack, and ice beam.
Sure, Boba's killed plenty of Jedi and survived a run-in with Vader, but his greatest victories usually stem from his cunning. He's a master of playing his enemies into his hands.
But when it comes to Samus, Fett had little to work with. Samus specifically modeled her bounty hunter career around anonymity. She's even commonly mistaken as a man by the very people who want to hire her,
So
making
true.
it extremely difficult for Fett to get a read on her.
Fett just couldn't keep his head in the game.
The winner is Samus Aran.
Next time on
Oh, what's the next
Death
one? I
Battle.
think I know what it is, but... Yep. Chuck Norris versus... that guy. I don't... Segata. I had no clue who he was. I'm not gonna lie. Chuck Norris versus Segata Sanshiro.
What can I do for you?
Okay, so... Hey, there's Deadpool! Oh, please tell me Goku and Superman turn up in this. And they're just broing out. This is pretty cool. Hey, it's Deathstroke. This is awesome animation. Oh, hey, look. Hey, Red vs. Blue! Ruby! Zor. Oh, yeah, it's still part of the Monty Young tribute, but... Oh my god, Godzilla in camera as well! I will miss you so much, Monty Young. Well, thanks for watching. And, yes, I will be reacting to Chuck Norris versus Segatash Sanshiro. I managed to pronounce his name this time. So, yeah, if you enjoyed it, like, comment, and sure, subscribe if you want. And I'll see you later. Bye.